Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit, Infinite Gratitude. Tonight we're going to read for my Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The cards are already shuffled, so we're going to go ahead and tap into you guys' energy, Spirit, any and all messages. The Lovers in upright position, and the Five of Wands in upright position. A couple of things here. This is the Spirit. Can we get a few more cards on the spread? Can you please elaborate on the Five of Wands? There's a union taking place right now. You could be in a union, you could be coming into union. There's some sort of connection or bond actively being lived out, and in whatever form that is for you, Scorpio. But there is warfare. There is warfare that the two of you are facing. You both are on the same team. And I think that's like the first thing to make clear, is that it's not you against your person against you. It's y'all against the problem. It's y'all against the warfare. Y'all are on the same team. Y'all are working together against this warfare right here. And this could be actually really violent. The warfare that you guys are facing could be like violence. And it's because of toxic masculinity with the King of Swords in reverse. Now, there could be physical violence taking place, and there also could be lies and manipulation taking place as well. So there's a combination of warfare, forms of warfare that the two of you are facing. You could be being attacked physically, violently, and you could be attacked. You could be verbally being abused or attacked. One of you, or the both of you, or the both of you are facing this. But this is a very strong union. This is a very grounded union. This is an ordained union. So I don't have any doubt in the two of you or the strength of this bond and you guys' capabilities defeating this warfare and overcoming this warfare. It's not like you guys are too weak or not capable. Very, very capable of overcoming the attacks here. This King of Swords in reverse. There's like somebody threatening. I feel like there's verbal abuse, right? Is the term that I used, but I'm getting a more specific verbiage here. It's like this King of Swords is not done talking-ish. I feel like this King of Swords in reverse is like talking-ish, or is like being very threatening with their words. They're like threatening this couple here. This is really intense. Someone is not done talking, not done threatening. Like someone is making threats. The Six of Swords in reverse. This is sick, yo. This King of Swords is making threats, talking, I think behind this couple's back, because they're not being direct with the Six of Swords in reverse. They're not being direct at all. It's like they do this in secret, they do this behind closed doors. Um, they kind of act tough, but out of the line of sight of the people that they're directing this aggression towards. It's like they stay out of sight or they stay away, but they have all this to say, but they're not direct with it at all. So obviously this person is weaker than this bond, or this energy here is too low of a vibration to inflict harm on this couple. Whatever this masculine is saying, whether it be threats, just negativity, judgment, criticism, whatever it is that this masculine has to say, they're not saying it directly to anyone that they are talking about. So it's almost very, this is irrelevant. This is kind of like we're aware of it. It's irrelevant. It doesn't reach you guys. It doesn't reach your bond. It doesn't reach your connection. It's just there. It exists. And with this Five of Wands, this is what matters here. The damage and the violence that this couple is facing. This is more relevant than what words are being spewed out of this masculine's mouth here. Spirit, any and all messages, all advice, any insight, everything, whatever you got for Scorpio, we want all the guidance we can get when it comes to this. There is a strong force that this couple is up against. Now, the ish talk and stuff is not strong enough to inflict harm. The violence is causing damage, has caused damage. There's like some sort of damage here. A force was strong enough to inflict harm. There was a force that was strong enough to gain access and cause damage. Now, with the Lovers in upright position, whatever damage was caused is not severe enough to disable either party here in this union, but there is evidence of damage here. It's going to take, it might be time, it might be resource, it could be it's just going to, it's not going to be an easy fix. Something is not an easy fix. This damage here. It's not going to be an easy fix. Spirit, tell us more, any and everything. It's not going to be an easy fix. There's like, oh man, okay, you know, that's all right. There's a civil war happening here. There's an internal beef. Now, the union here, the lovers here, you could be in a connection or a bond. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, it's not you against your person and vice versa. You guys should not be trying to hurt each other, should not be trying to put one another down during this time. I know this is this could potentially be a very stressful time for the both of you, considering what you're up against, considering what you've gone through. It's very important that you remain on the same team and like you don't, thank you Spirit, you don't take your anger out on each other. This is very frustrating. This is very like enraging, especially with this being the Five of Wands. This is enraging. This is very, very, very unfortunate, horrifying. It's so important that you both stay in union, stay united. You're on the same team. Don't take your anger out on, thank you, don't take your anger out on your person and vice versa. This is not going to be an easy fix, so I understand how enraging, frustrating this warfare that you've gone through or are going through is. Spirit is very aware of your circumstances and what's taking place here. So important that you don't direct your frustration in the wrong direction. It's important that you transmute this energy the correct way so that this healing or this restoration can take place. It's like there's restoration on the way, but it's like it's going to take time, or it's going to take resources, or it's going to take a lot of effort, patience. It's going to take patience, effort. It's going to take ascension. You might have to mature. You might have to um, ascend yourself, your vibration to a frequency you've never even like achieved to overcome this. So it's going to take effort, if that makes sense. It's just going to take your effort, resources, your time to overcome this. This is the only reason why this even happened was because of a civil war. There was an internal battle. There was a betrayal within the community, within the family, or within the union or something. I don't think there was a betrayal. I don't think you and your person betrayed each other whatsoever. You guys are like tight. Y'all are in an ordained union. It's like y'all not even like facing each other. Y'all are like y'all know that it wasn't their fault, or you know that your person isn't responsible for some sort of damage, for some sort of warfare. I don't see you guys taking your anger out on each other or blaming each other for things or pointing the finger and doing all of that. You guys are very ascended. So I mentioned, hey, you're on the same team, just as a disclaimer, just to put it out there, just to as a reminder, but I can see and I can feel in your reading that you're in an ascended union here. You guys know better than to take your anger out on each other, or you are aware that you have to resist the urge to blame and point the finger. So you're trying your best considering the circumstances. I'm telling you, this is very enraging. This is like very frustrating to deal with. So it is requiring a lot of effort from the both of you to stay on the same team and not to be destructive within your union. This is intense. But I see you both like on the same page and doing the best that you can. This is not going to be a quick fix. I already said that. Yeah, civil war, betrayal within the community. It's like the only way that anything like this could happen is if someone on the inside were to turn against either one of you. It could be a brother, it could be a sister, it could be, someone on the inside or someone that you thought you could trust. That is the only way damage like this is possible. I'm telling you right now, being that you're so ascended, a civil war or an internal betrayal. Goodness gracious. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I don't want to just, like, I'm about to turn the heater off. With this Five of Wands in upright position, I feel like this is a battle that requires a resolution because these are two equally powerful forces, and these forces are actually one and the same. They should not be against each other. Like, whoever this person is attacking this person is not even your enemy. That's what's messed up. This person attacking this union, or wherever this warfare is coming from, it's like this should not have happened. So there's supposed to be some sort of solution or resolution that takes place. I'm going to go ahead and see what these cards are. Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is known. This is something that has been brought to the surface. Like, these two should not be fighting, or there should not be this warfare should not even be a thing. But the warfare happened, damages were made. Now this union is in a predicament which requires a lot of effort and willpower from the both of these parties here. But whoever it is attacking is aware of the fact that they need to leave this couple alone, and that's why they're just talking. Because in reality, whoever this person is attacking, they are within the same community or on the same team as this union here. So this person, I don't think they are attacking anymore. They're just making threats like, I'll do it again, or things like that. They're talking, but they've backed off. This person has backed off. They backed off and they're just making threats and talking a lot of crap. But they're no longer being violent in this way. They just know better. They've backed off. But it's like too late because damages have already been made. So it's like the situation is really intense, really volatile right now. There's a discussion taking place about resources. It's one of those situations messed up. There's a discussion taking place about resources, messages being sent back and forth. And quickly too. Something needs to happen quickly. Something needs to shake. Something needs to happen quickly, or a message needs to be delivered quickly. Okay, what I can tell you is that whoever it is attacking and talking mess right now, they're like in timeout. This person is in timeout right now. All they can do is talk. They're over here in timeout, and while they're over here talking crap, there's all this moving and shaking happening. There's a lot going on when it comes to this union and restoration. With the High Priestess in reverse position, this union is definitely taking charge, because even the Most High, even the Divine, has taken like a seat back, if that makes any sense. This is interesting. I don't even really know how to describe this energy. High Priestess in reverse. Spirit, can you elaborate on the message? Make it very clear and precise. There's a lot going on in the ethers, but it's like, what am I even picking up on here? All these cards came out. Eight of Chalices in reverse. There's a lot of things from the past coming up. I feel like the situation is calling for someone to revisit their past, or like, this happened before, something like this has happened before. What did we do to restore something? Or like, somebody has to reference the past to take care of a situation that's happening currently. All the tools are there. This is requiring a lot of effort on your part and on your person's part to restore whatever was damaged here, but all the tools are there. It's just a matter of doing the right research. I feel like you and your person have to dive into the past, or look through old files, look through old books, look through texts. There could be a lot of research going on, or just diving into the past, just trying to this is beyond me. I don't really know what's this is so interesting, because we have three eights, and it's like a pattern. There's like a cycle, and it's been happening for a really long time. There's like a cycle that is like being repeated. There's like a historic pattern like being repeated here. It's like the eight is reversed, and then we have the three of chalices, and the eight is upright. And what is this? Knight of Pentacles, and then we have another eight in reverse. So it's like there's like a pattern going on here. There's like cycles going on. And someone is reflecting on those cycles and what those cycles taught them, what the pattern like means. They're trying to put the pieces together here, like how I'm doing right now. Full circle moment. Yeah, something has to just go to waste. There's something that this situation is very enraging, very frustrating. There's a waste. There's a potentially like a waste. Something is no good no more. There's like a leak. Vulnerability here, but not the good kind. The kind of damage, whoever this person is, like attacking, like they created a way they just, it's like a puncture where like invaders can now creep in. So that's why there's so much movement taking place here to restore the boundaries, to restore and recover damages here, because it's like the longer this wound stays open in whatever form it comes in, like somebody's boundaries were crossed, or there's a better way to describe this. It's like a breach, a breach. And then here comes unwelcome visitors, right? So it's like very frustrating. This couple is under a lot of pressure to protect themselves, to reestablish their boundaries. And the beautiful thing about this union is that they're so ascended and grounded. They're not even fighting with each other, because a lot of couples would start, you know, fighting against each other, blaming one another. They're not on that time. They're not on that kind of time. It's all about recovering and restoration here. That's really empowering and gives me a lot of hope. But here we do have a problem. There is a problem. There's been a breach. Yeah, unwelcome invaders, visitors, a need for help. So this couple might be calling on um, others to assist them in recovering and restoring the damage here. It's one of those situations where they can't do it on their own. They have to depend on um, other people or other entities. They have to seek guidance. They have to get help. And it's like the kind of help they need is not just easily accessible, considering the circumstances. It's like what what they're trying to do, it's just not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen without much effort. This requires a lot of effort. So it's like somebody called in an order. It's like a tall order, and it's not going to get here. It's just going to take time for this to ship or something like that. Like I can feel the stress coming off on this reading. The wait time here for this order, for this purchase. And it's like they couldn't even make the order without asking for help. So it's like they had to get the resources from another entity that they had access to just to make the order, and then they make the order, or they um, have this call to action, and then it requires so much time and effort to even process. So this is a stressful time, or this is a very intense time for this union, but they're still united. Considering the circumstances, they're still tight. I'm trying to get a message off of this Eight of Swords in reverse, but it's like not coming in clearly. Don't say anything. There's like a non-disclosure agreement, or like something can't be discussed until further notice. It's so serious. I'm hearing don't say anything. When it comes to something, like there might be media involved, there might be some sort of public appearance, press conference, or something to that effect. It's like you can't talk about this. This is what you can say. These are the word. This is the terminology that you should use. This is the verbiage that you should use. But do not answer questions regarding this. Do not say anything about this. And being that this is a ordained union and an ascendant union, and I'm sure that they have some sort of public presence as to where they are, limited as to what they can share. So, Scorpio, if you are involved in this union, this is your reading. There's like advice from spirit, like do not speak on something, and hopefully you know what that is. You know what you can. You do know what this is. This isn't about no. I hope you know what this is. Like you do. You know what you can say and what you can't say. You know what's appropriate and what isn't appropriate to talk about to the media or publicly. Spirit, any last messages for Scorpio? It's not what I wanted to hear, but I'm getting here that it's not over yet. You guys have to stay strong. Follow Spirit's advice. This is going to make you guys so strong. Like the bond is already grounded and ascended, but this right here is going to do something ridiculous to this connection, like in a healthy way, since the two of you are grounded and ascended. Whatever it is that you guys are going through right now is going to create a seriously strong connection. I mean, if you thought your bond was strong, I have no idea what to expect from you two once you overcome this warfare. Seriously. This is like an opportunity to grow, ascend, become stronger, become closer than you've ever been before. That's how we're going to look at it. But I'm telling you right now, it's an intense time, but you know what to do. You know what you're doing. And you're united. Yeah, with this order that had to take place here, with this request, maybe somebody had to borrow money from somebody. It's going to it could potentially put you two in a strained financial situation. But that's to be expected because you had to get help. But like I said, you're extremely capable of overcoming this warfare and coming out stronger than you've ever been before. more capable than you've ever been before. I feel like this is an opportunity for the two of you to ascend even further. Honestly, I'm looking at this as an opportunity for the both of you to become, I don't even know what is going to come of the two of you. I don't even know what to expect from this union at all. It's going to be, it's beyond me, clearly. Um, Stay strong, stay united, stay grateful. You know exactly what to say, you know exactly what to do. And I will talk to you guys soon, Scorpio. Peace.